Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Mandy Grace, author of a retelling of the legend of Robin Hood known as Return to Sherwood. Whew, that was a lot to say in one breath. I have to make this intro kind of short because my next session starts in like 10-ish minutes and I don't have time to be up here talking to my camera. So, to make a long story as short as I can, for the past 3 years I've been going to a conference where I have a booth and I sell my books to all the people who are there for their conference thing. And it was supposed to be this weekend, well, this past weekend for you, but this coming weekend for me. Time is a weird thing on YouTube. Anyway, it was supposed to be this weekend, but it got canceled because of COVID, so I was sort of scrambling to try and figure out what I was going to film for the Monday video, this Monday that you are watching it, because I was going to have my conference vlog like I do every single year. But now I'm not having it because it was canceled. But the point is, I found something to vlog. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be vlogging or what this will be like, but I remembered that there's this virtual AuthorTube retreat thing happening on YouTube. So, yes. Now I'm gonna transition you over to the first clip that I did when I found it while scrolling through YouTube, and I got very excited. Okay. Crazy things are happening. Yeah, my in-person conference thing to sell books and such got canceled this weekend, so I'm actually not doing anything. And I was just scrolling randomly through YouTube and realized that the, what is it called? The Evergreen, Evergreen writing Oasis thing, was happening this weekend, which I remember now that I had seen it and had brushed it off because I had something else this weekend. Anyway, but it's basically a virtual writing conference thing. Not really a conference, but there'll be different panels, and I think they'll be talking about different marketing strategies and things, and then also they'll be writing sprints and stuff. I don't know. When I showed up, oh, they're talking again. When I showed up, they were in the middle of a writing sprint, and this panel's almost over. It's been going for an hour, so I kind of missed the beginning because I forgot that it existed. But now that I remembered it, this is what I'm going to be doing this weekend. Okay. I have my schedule up. I'm ready for this. Well, that first stream was technically the second, but I sort of missed the first one. With Becca C. Smith was pretty good. It was listed as like self-care tips for writers, but we ended up basically just talking about anxiety, because apparently we all have it, and the various things we do to deal with our anxiety, like drinking tea or listening to music or breathing exercises. Anyway, it was very interesting. This next one, which is in about half an hour, is hand health. I don't even know what that means. Hand health. Are we gonna do like hand exercises? Like what? What? The chat bar thing for the hand health panel is already going crazy, but I needed a break because basically since I woke up today I've been sitting at my desk because I was writing this morning. Hopefully it's not too windy for you to hear what I'm saying. I was writing this morning, finishing up my rewrites and edits for Return to Grace, and after that I discovered the virtual writing retreat that I forgot was a thing, and I've basically just been sitting at my computer since then. So I haven't been up and moving around a lot today, and my knees are definitely feeling it. The point is, I needed to move and stretch my legs. And I have 30 minutes before the actual panel starts, so I don't really need to be in the chat until then. Okay guys, the hand health has begun, except we're just doing breathing exercises. I don't understand, but it's fine. Also, I cannot breathe as long as these exercises want me to. When I breathe in, I stop about 2 shapes before it stops. I can't do it. My lungs are not that big. Ow. Now my neck wants to pop. She just told me to drink water, but I propped the camera on my water over there, so this is difficult.
Mandy Grace, that is a great point. Type the way that you play the game. That is really good.
It should not hurt this much just to hold my arm, but it does. This is uncomfortable. Okay, well, thoughts on that session. The stretches were interesting and actually stretching most of my arm, so... Wow, that was disappointing. I was speaking to the camera quite a lot, and then I noticed the lens closed all of a sudden, and I was like, why did it do that? It was recording. And then I rewatched the clip, and turns out it had actually stopped recording when I was talking about the stretches. Like, as soon as I started talking about the stretches, it just stopped recording. And then, you know, like 5 minutes later, while I was chit-chatting, the camera went into sleep mode and shut off the lens because it thought I wasn't doing anything. I don't know why it shut off, and now I have to remember all the things that I said, and I don't remember them. Basically, I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed the stretches, and I was... Austin is great. I was cracking up and giggling through the entire session, so it was a lot of fun. I feel really relaxed, but also my arms sort of feel like they had a workout. But I don't know how I'm vlogging this weekend, because it's my replacement vlog for the conference where I would have been selling books if it hadn't been cancelled. But it's different because when vlogging that, it's like an experience. I am at a place and there are people and things are happening and I have my booth and, like, you know, you can vlog things. Whereas with this, I'm sitting in front of my computer watching people on my computer, and that's not necessarily interesting to vlog. So I don't know how I'm gonna make this work. I filmed that one because I knew, well, I didn't know for sure, but I figured based off the title that we would be doing hand stretches, and so I figured that would be vloggable content, me stretching my arms. Yes, as the weekend progresses, I don't know how much I'll be vlogging or what I'll be vlogging or anything, so I have no idea what this is like for you guys. Hopefully it's not super boring. The next one is burnout. I don't generally get burnout, but I'm gonna stick around for it anyway because it'll be interesting, I'm sure. Okay, so part of the magic of this weekend, I just turned off the light, is that I'm sort of home alone with my sister and my friend, and so we have to make our own meals, and we've been really entertaining in the kitchen, so... Okay, I'm back. I was telling the camera... And
I was telling the camera.
I was telling the camera and the people behind the camera that will watch this that I was coercing you into...
In front of the camera?
Into letting me...
Behind the camera.
Okay, this is the future editing Amanda who's putting this vlog together. I was trying really hard just to say that I was coercing my sister and friend into letting me film them make dinner, but I never actually finished that sentence, no matter how many times I started it. So I felt the need to come on here and finish the sentence before I move on to the rest of the clips from this experience.
Guys, I'm not gonna put the grass in our salad.
Well, that would probably be good.
I found this amongst our lettuce that we harvested today, and yeah, that was.
We don't want it. What are we making, Ellie?
We are making pasta because carbs are the most amazing thing.
They are.
I was just looking at the chicken.
Because
Well,
carbs are the
there's
most amazing thing. We're
chicken.
also making bread.
Yes.
And boiling water. This is my job, but it's not boiling yet, so I'm failing.
Oh, look!
Yummy.
I really like the onions. Don't do that.
Boiling water. I'm gonna start I'm gonna start this session on my phone because we are still making dinner and I want to be helpful for that. Also, I want food. So I have to be there when the food happens. You know? Anyway, we're gonna start it over here.
Must test pasta, must also burn hand.
Not burning hand. We're trying not to burn. Okay, it's cooled down. Ah,
Is it done?
still chewy. It's very chewy.
Pasta requires chewing.
No, like too chewy.
Okay.
Has pasta. Wow! That was far more exciting than mine. I'm so glad I turned the camera on. How's the pasta?
It's close. Man, that hurts. Also salad.
They are not finished yet, but it's 7:30 and Brooke's about to start her writing sprints, and I would like to do some actual writing today, not just all of these things. But it's been good. I took a page and a half-ish of notes this time, but it wasn't like personal stuff. Like, I don't know how to describe this, but they were saying things that, you know, sounded intelligent or clever or whatever, and I would write them down because I liked them. Like one example is like when, I don't remember which one of the lovely ladies said this, but one of them said, "What's your love language for burnout?" And I wrote it down, so I was like, that is brilliant, except I don't get burnout. So it wasn't really brilliant for me specifically. So I took a lot of notes, but I don't know that I'll be implementing things because I don't get burnout or writer's block or anything like that. I just don't deal with it. My motivation ebbs and flows, so there's a level of me being like, I'm lazy. I could write today, but I'd rather watch a movie or something. But it's never because I feel like I can't work or because I feel like I am struggling to get the words on the page and I just want to quit. Like, I don't deal with that. And I know a lot of people do, and that's great, and I'm sure this session was wonderful for all of them. But it was sort of just like sounded nice advice, but wasn't really helpful for me specifically. Which is why I'm sort of cutting off, even though they're not done yet, and jumping over to jumping over to Brooke's writing session, because writing is something that is personal to me, whereas dealing with burnout is like, well, I don't get it, so thanks though? I'm tired this morning, but I'm ready for the next dealio. I kind of do this already, so like the burnout session, I'm not sure if I'll get a whole lot out of it, but people do different things creating their series Bibles, so I might pick up on some new ideas. I don't know, it'll be interesting. We'll see. You don't get to see my face until I'm actually awake though, because I'm so tired. I look like a zombie. I didn't necessarily learn anything from the whole creating a series Bible thing, because everything she talked about I already do, but I did see one major difference between what I do and what she was displaying for everyone to learn from, and she's very organized, which I like, and you would think I would be, but I'm really not. She had like specific folders, like this is where the research goes, and this is where we talk about characters and such, and I am not like that at all. Let me show you. This is the story I'm currently working through. Let's go back to the very beginning, and I can show you what I mean by how unorganized I am. Aha! Page 1. So I have some brainstorming / research on page 1, and then some brainstorming over here, and then just like characters and how old they are and stuff. And then I start doing, there's some brainstorming, characters over there. I started doing some character profiles. There's a lot of those. Lots of characters. I think I skipped too far. No, I didn't. Never mind. Lots of characters. And then some brainstorming for book 2. This is research, which is just random. More research, more research, more research. Characters! We have more characters. More characters. Oh, some more research. Look at that. And more research. And this is just like notes for myself as I'm editing. So that's really random. More characters, more characters. This is more notes for myself as I was editing the first book. And this is the outline for book 2. Lots of outline in book 2. And then brainstorming book 2 because I realized it wasn't what I wanted. And then re-outlining book 2. And re-outlining book 2 again. Yeah, I basically throw just like whatever I come to in the notebook. So I just start at the beginning on a blank page, and as things come to mind over the years that I write the story, I just add it to whatever the next blank page is. There's really no organization at all. Oh man, but I mean that one didn't have as much world building in it because this is the like the 8th book that I've written in this particular setting, so I don't really need to world build it anymore. I know it like the back of my hand. But I had, you know, the brainstorming and the outlining and the research and character profiles and all the other things she talked about. Just random. It's just random and mixed in whenever I thought of it and wrote it down. I liked how organized she was though, so I might try to do that for my next story. Because sometimes it is a little annoying to be flipping through my pages being like, where did I put whatever. The marketing session this morning was pretty good. I took some notes on it. I actually have to implement these things. I don't really learn new things at any sort of like learn about marketing stuff. I tend to write down the exact same stuff, I just don't ever do it. So that's on me. I have to implement some stuff. And then I took a nap, which I desperately needed, but now it's the outlining and drafting panel, which I don't know. I mean, I've written a lot of books and I don't feel like I need help writing, but when I got the Save the Cat book, I learned a lot about outlining, which I thought I already had a handle on, so I could learn things from this. We'll see. We'll see what happens. My note-taking of the outlining drafting session was like 2 notes, and then it turned into a giant list of all of the craft books and podcasts that everyone started listing. I have like 20 different books now that I apparently need to read on how to write books, and like 10 podcasts to listen to. There's a lot going on here. I just kept adding more and more to my list because someone would name another book and I'd be like, oh, that sounds interesting. I took a nap yesterday, missed the last 2, I was so tired. I missed the last 2 panels, the diversity one and the discovery writing one. And I missed Natalia's self-editing one this morning because I was at church. And I plan to catch up on all 3 of those tomorrow probably. There's not really a lot of time to do it today because there's other panels. But right now I'm on the beta readers and critique partners one with Erin and Jenna. And it's just been a whole lot of disaster trying to get it set up. It's been entertaining. I've been entertained. But yeah, we can't hear Jenna. While I'm waiting for the next panel, figured I could get on here and chat again. I haven't been filming the panels themselves, really. except on day one, because I'm not really doing anything except sitting at the computer and listening to people and taking notes. I have pages and pages of notes from the various sessions, which is great. It's been really good. I think day one was my favorite with all the self-care stuff because in Becca C. Smith's panel we talked a lot about the different ways we all deal with anxiety and stuff, and it was really, I don't know, helpful and good. I don't know, it was good. And then I really liked the, even though I was mocking it beforehand, I really liked the hand health one, like with all the stretches and everything. I just felt really relaxed after that one, and also during that one I was just cracking up the whole time because it was funny. I am not going to have all of the panels on this vlog, partially because filming me sitting at a computer is just dumb, but also because I haven't been able to watch them all because I missed several yesterday and then one this morning. So I'm going to finish it tomorrow probably and catch up on all the ones that I missed. But obviously this vlog has to go up tonight so that it can be live tomorrow, so yeah. Just know that I am going to watch the rest of them and take notes and things, and I'm not trying to skip any of them. I just can't film it.